is Tuesday, June 6, 2017, 5 days away from the start of E3 and Microsoft's press conference, and 8 days away from the continuation of the HCS 2017 Summer Pro League season as the battle for DreamHack continues and everybody wants a piece of that prize pool over $100,000. Only 6 of the 8 North American teams will qualify to attend that event, so it is very important. A big welcome to everybody watching on Twitter, and then later for everyone watching on YouTube. Welcome to the show that is by the community, for the community. If you don't know by now, this is HCS Now, coming to you live from the UGC studios here in Southern Illinois. Be sure to tweet the stream, get your friends in here. We're going to show them a good time and catch everybody up on everything that is related to competitive Halo. Be sure to check out our new sponsor. It's Geek Fuel. Make sure you use that code when you pick up your next monthly mystery box and support the stream. Keep us going week in and week out. I am your host, Computer, and I am joined with
Default and Mummy.
And we have a stacked show for you guys tonight, and we're going to kick this one off with something you guys know all about, and that would be Halo Hot Topics. All right, this first top topic is something to do with us, actually. We hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, I think we're like 1,008 now.
And we're over now.
We made it. Yeah, we did.
We're pretty much big time, so I mean, 1,000 is good. It's probably not a lot to some, but it's a lot to us, and it means a lot. So we want to make sure we give you guys a big thank you for supporting the show and subscribing to our YouTube channel. These videos, the side content that we make, and then the live shows every week go straight to our YouTube channel. So if you miss the stream, don't worry. Check out the YouTube. It's at just type in HCS Now on YouTube, and you'll find it's the first thing that pops up. So make sure you go there, subscribe, like, and comment on the videos. We always read all the comments and reply to some of them as well. If they're negative.
Hearts. We heart them if we like it good enough.
That's a dumb feature. Why does it have a like?
Well,
and
because
a
a like's like one thing, but if you really like it, you gotta give it the heart.
Let's recap what happened on the HCS Pro League Day 3, the Summer Pro League Day 3. Right here, we got some scores. We're gonna go over these series one by one. We're into Day 3 of the schedule. We're pretty much getting to I think we're at the halfway point right now, or close to it.
Close to it.
We got a short season this year, guys. Every time these teams match up, you got to win as many maps as possible. Even when you lose the series, map win percentages still play a big role. Yeah. Especially if you're tied in points or something like that. So every time they play, big deal. First we're going to talk about is EG versus Envy. Now, this was the best series of the night.
What's the best, but
I don't know, man.
It went to Game 5?
Game 5.
just because strongholds.
Okay.
I mean, you have a good point. But I didn't expect them to take Envy to Game 5.
I mean, I was pretty shocked when Stronghold was it was 100, 5?
Something like that. And they held, a triple cap for, almost 2 minutes.
Yeah, and I was shocked about that, but Envy, when it was not Strongholds, they kind of dominated them.
Yeah, but they kept up with True Slayer. I mean, they wasn't down by a whole lot. That's just because they didn't control camo as much as they should have.
But it looked like EG needs to work on more things.
Yeah, their Strongholds definitely doesn't need any work.
No, they're really good at Strongholds.
They're probably one of the best Strongholds teams, believe it or not. So EG, they won their Strongholds game, so they took them to a Game 5. They did make one major mistake in Game 5 that I think may have cost them the game, and I think we got a clip for that as well, so we'll check this out.
Still in the hands of Snipe Down over there, who's sitting in Whitehall in this corner.
Look out.
Uh-oh, Roy. He wants to play, but he does not want to get no-scoped, and he just waits. Perfect timing, but that would look like a teammate. That was such a big mistake here coming out of Evil Geniuses, and tapping buttons, not connecting on that headshot. That could have been the turn that they needed. They could have had every weapon and power-up at the same time here on the outside of the map, and they just barely fell short.
Ooh, Roy getting the pick on to Snipe Down now. Look at this, 7 kills with the setup. Not the end of the world here for Evil Genius.
Now, as we all know, Rig Slayer can be very one-sided, especially the way the map works.
Mm-hmm.
You see teams go on huge runs. At the beginning of that game, Envy went on a huge run. It was I can't remember quite the run that they went on, but they went on a huge run, and then EG was trying to play catch-up the entire time. Yes, it's very one-sided for red team on that map. You can't make mistakes, especially if you're on blue side. When you make a mistake like that, you lose, and you have a chance to regain control of the map, and you don't, and you miss that opportunity. Then you're against a team like Envious that only allows you to take advantage of only a few mistakes that they make because they don't make many. That was a missed opportunity. I think that one mistake that team made and if that wouldn't have happened, that might have turned the game around for them.
I don't think that was a game-changing mistake, though.
Oh,
Like,
whatever.
They would have had
lost.
scattershot. They would have had
Yeah,
sniper. They had camo. They had the control of the map. They would have
I
had.
don't
They would have
know.
put them on spawn cycle.
Yeah, that's a big
You can
game
go on the
changer.
major. You don't when little
yeah, there's always that what-ifs, but I don't know if that
little
really,
things in Halo 5 play huge differences. Even one kill.
I don't know, but Envy, they're a really slaying team. I don't think that would have mattered, really.
I mean, they were showing improvement. I mean, they was catching up, and that as soon as I seen Camo die by a team nade, I was like, it's done.
Yeah, they lost all opportunity, and they Envy kind of ran away with it after that.
Yeah.
They got like a 10-kill lead and never relinquished it. So Liquid versus LG. Now this might have been the best series. I just said the first one was, but this one was also really good, and it was a lot closer than the scoreboard says, 3-1. Yeah, but the games were close and exciting. Luminosity, man, they are stepping it up. Ninja, Trippy, Victory X, Saiyan, they're doing great.
They're doing good. That matchup was a shocker to me because I didn't expect Luminosity to do so well, and I expected Liquid to do better. So I wasn't.
Liquid's struggling this season,
Yeah,
and
it's
Luminosity
odd.
is, they're improving.
I know Snakebite's he still looks at Liquid as third place team. He's like, I don't care what they're going through right now. I don't think they're gonna get out of it. I think
You
Liquid.
think there's going to have to be
A team change. I think they're just stuck where they're at.
that might be on the.
But I don't know who they could get to make them better.
There's
I don't
going to
know.
be.
I
Some
mean, because they're
slop.
all really good players.
I don't know.
I don't know who they would get, though.
There's gonna be some musical chairs. LG or Luminosity, they made a huge mistake in game 1 of Strongholds. They let Penguin, or now it's Sub-Zero,
Yeah.
capture the pit by himself at the beginning of the game. After they had control of pit, they had control of side base. They pushed over to blue base, and then Sub-Zero just moves in and captures the pit with no resistance, all by itself. And Luminosity was 4 up, and Liquid had 3 up, and they still let the pit go, and it cost them the rest of the game. They went on an 85-point run after that. So I got a clip of this right here. We can see what happened.
The first points put on the board because the pit was able to be captured here for Luminosity. It looks like no one's in position to try to stop this, however, and they're trying to retake this right back. So confusing. Where was the overshield player? Where were the pit bases? That was just way too free for Team Liquid.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't get this pit back right away, that's going to be huge, crucial mistakes from Luminosity. They had a numbers advantage and still lost control of the pit. They had Saiyan get a ground pound on Stellar immediately following securing pit and a side base, and then weren't able to hold anything. They got 3 seconds off of, a great setup.
Yeah, that's so.
It's odd.
That one mistake cost them the entire game.
I mean, it looked like 2 players knew that he was in there, and they even almost looked at Pitt and just never mind.
that was
let me just
the
go
one.
left.
That was the one game they lost, and it was because they let Pitt get captured at the beginning of the game. They never really got back control of the map again. And when you lose control on that map and that game type,
That's a stronghold.
it's so difficult to get it
Mhm.
back, especially if you're playing against a good team.
Yeah.
Now, Kali CTF, Luminosity went so clutch in this game. Victory X straight went off multiple times, looking like the Victory X of Halo 3.
Yeah.
And they also got one of the clutchest flag captures, or not flag captures, but flag returns I've seen in a while. We got 2 clips, I think, that'll show this clutch flag return that they got on that Collie.
He's going to pick up a kill, though. This is big because Sub-Zero overextended, and then you had players dying on defense. So that's a counter pull over here. Now the last guy alive is Stellar over towards the elbow, saying he needs to get his shields before challenging this. I'm not sure what he's doing. Yeah, that was just a very bad play right there by saying,
I was almost hoping he didn't run it. I wanted to see him hide with it. Flag's got to be at home to score. The last thing you want to do is take it to the enemy team.
Yeah, bad play there by saying Ninja with the rockets. Victory X and Ninja definitely putting in some serious work in this game. Ninja finds a double kill with the grenade and even tosses the flag out.
Ammo in his
Victory
gun
X
top.
also getting a kill. So let's see if Liquid is going to be able to do anything. No, the return comes in. Wow, whoever it was, Ninja, Victory X, I think it was Ninja, really clutched it up. Are you kidding me?
Actually, I think it was both of them, really. That flag doesn't get returned unless somebody's going huge. Ninja pushed into the base with rockets and sniper, got 2 kills, ran out of ammo in both guns, and the second kill came from having no ammo. It was a grenade. He threw a grenade, picked up the flag, and that's why he got a joust kill with the flag. So he literally got the kill by holding the flag with a grenade, no ammo in either weapon. And it's his third.
Getting the clutch return with only, 15, 20 seconds left in the game.
Yeah.
That's the type of stuff that wins you series right there. Clutching it up. And that's what Halo 5 is all about, is getting those clutch plays in. Like, it's just, that's what wins you games.
Yeah.
And they're coming together as a team, and they're pulling this stuff off. Then a player on their team goes off when they need to go off. Like Victory X will go off one, and they even mentioned it in the interview with Ninja. Is it usual for just one player in your team just to go off on certain games? And he's like, that's becoming a thing for us. Like, one player or one game, Victory X will go off. One game, Trippy will go off. And it's just it's pretty cool to see them improve. The next game is Game 4. Ninja literally gets rocketed point blank and then lives. Now, I don't know if this changed the game to where they could win. Like, a lot of crazy stuff was happening in these series that this night, the last night they played Pro League. A lot of weird things, like rockets not really doing much damage. And this was just one of the things that I think we got the clip for that as well.
Another pair of rockets. Is he going to rotate these down towards the overshield? Curious to see what the play is going to be here. He goes outside and Ninja lives. How does Ninja live?
Is that an overshield Ninja?
I don't know. He may have had overshield, but either way, the dude has been working out because he just ate that rocket.
Yeah, Ninja Shield there, and that was a big change there as Stellar turned over those rockets. As this game is starting to get close, keep in mind, Luminosity's up 2-1 right now on Liquid and could be handing them another loss should they take this one.
Ninja, you got a triple kill.
Yeah, that changes.
Yeah, he got rockets, then he went and got a double kill. But
well, I look at it, he kind of boosted back, then rocketed, but he didn't still take a lot of damage.
He should have died.
He got rocketed.
Yeah.
It seems like more and more these Halo games are messing up. There's a lot of glitches.
The rockets, it seems like, in just that game alone, there were multiple times where rockets were fired at players and they just kind of walk away. And there's also that recent snipe down post of him rocketing a player, 3 times or something? 2 times?
Twice, yeah. First time I hit him directly, then he shot again.
So rockets are definitely not very effective in Halo 5.
There's a lot of things, like a lot of stuff that goes on, like even the cast was like, oh, that missed or something's like, there's always some kind of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And Halo doesn't register or something.
There's one more clip I want to show from this series, and it was the craziest turn of events. It was basically a 2-on-2. Liquid has OS and rockets, but they come out on the wrong end of this deal here. So we'll see. Let's check this clip out.
Today, somehow able to live through all of these. Is he going to thrust up and go for the clamor? He is. It's going to be Sane coming in with the catwalk reset. What happened with the camouflage, though? That one is still sitting there. Ninja flying in. That is the overshield guy. eats another rocket, lives through it, burns the camo, ground pound coming in.
Oh,
this is looking good for Luminosity. You can tell they really want to win this game, Kyle. If they win this game, they get their first win of the Pro League.
Yeah, and then it's all going to be up to Straight to try to take down the likes of Optic to get back into that one. But yeah, Ninja and crew leading this charge, Saiyan with a phenomenal ground pound there to come out ahead. Keep in mind, that was
Trippy with the insane ground pound on OS.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that was just a crazy play. That's like just one of them plays you never predict to happen, but it just happens in the heat of the moment, and it comes out. You come out on top. LG, or Luminosity, they just had Liquid's card that night.
Yeah, they did. Did they ever say they made Overshield not as strong? Because it definitely feels like it's not as strong.
I do feel like it's a little weak in H5. You cannot... The only way it's actually seems like it's viable is if you catch people off guard. But if you challenge a player or two, it's completely shredded.
Yeah, they both shoot the same. Yeah, your OS
and not even just at the same time. You challenge one guy, and it's almost depleted to like where another shot or two, and it's completely gone.
Yeah.
You challenge another guy, and you're just pretty much back to normal. So
yeah.
It doesn't really. Yeah, it can win games in certain situations, but I do feel it is fairly weak.
It's
OS.
not even like I felt that way since the beginning. It feels like it's a recent change.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like that's why we see a lot of this stuff happening. Like even on matchmaking, like they haven't really said if it's weaker or not, and if it is, people are just running out thinking they have that old type of overshield and they get melted all the time.
Optic and Straight Rippin'. Optic took the first two games off Straight Rippin' without too much of a challenge.
Yeah.
But game 3, Straight Rippin' actually showed some life. They actually got 2 flags up on Optic Gaming right out the gate pretty much, and they were actually being fairly dominant in that match. And then Ace got a very clutch flag stop, and I got a clip of this.
This guy right in front of him, Snakebite, and APG, he's going to spot him out with the grenade. However, Snakebite has all of these players one shot. He's going to pick up 2. APG is going to be the 3rd. The last player alive is going to be Hines.
As 3 players are over here towards Sniper and Catwalk. He needs to get this win here. Oh, and he gets it over Frosty. Make that a reversal.
Nice
Fantastic grenade there. That's a double. 3rd player over in the cave, not able to get the triple. Last guy alive on the flag. Make that a spawner coming off over on Elbow side. Are they able to get it? Yes, they do get the reset.
What an
Big plays coming out of Straight Rippin' and Ace in particular.
Yeah, because Ace was able to win that 1v1 with the melee over towards the Straight Rippin' DMR side. You saw that he was able to, and then he threw the grenade, which was...
Now, they did get tied up 2-2, and Optic took it, or they almost took it to overtime, but Optic did squeak a flag return in the end. But... what is a Straight Rippin' game without a little bit of salty tea, too? Now, I can't say that the flag would have been stopped, and I can't say it would have went in if this would have happened differently. But there was somewhat of a ghost melee, and I think we have a clip for that.
To win a clutch 1v1. We're looking at APG possibly putting in that 3rd and final flag capture here for Straight Rippin'. 3 minutes left on the clock. Ooh, Denoxide giving Royal 2 the business. Lethal has a good opportunity to run this flag though.
Yeah, we'll see what happens as there's a big battle for pink control happening right now. As Straight comes out ahead, you can see 2 members from Optic just fall short.
What?
No.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
I'm not even sure what just happened. Either way, not going to be able to connect with the melee there, so flag is at home. They got it all the way across to the silver. They have a little bit of a numbers advantage, but don't expect Optic to overcommit or push this too fast. Good grenade coming in here from Ace, but no.
On second thought, I think he
missed. I would say like
no. But the thing was, the audio is there. When he melees, the audio is there. But I think he meleeed the flagpole.
Good.
I
was saying, because after I watched it like just now, I was like, maybe it wasn't.
You hear the audio, and you see, but I think he hit the flagpole.
Oh.
Like, talk about.
I think it would have went in it regardless.
I don't. Well.
I mean, because he died anyway. Like, he
died
didn't get too far.
But he would have got the flag carrier one shot, and they could have finished him off.
Yeah.
Could have, but I think they would have got it in
That's
regardless.
just one of those things.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many. You don't know what's what these days.
Splice
So much
and
glitches.
Splice and Ronin was almost the same story as Straight and Optic. Splice dominated the first 2 games, and then Ronin finally showed some life in Kali CTF.
Yeah.
Well, they tied the game 2-2, went the full length of overtime, finished the game as a tie. Then they started the game back up. Splice went up 2-0 fairly quickly, or 1-0 fairly quickly. And then as Splice was literally as they capped the second flag, 2 players on Ronin lag out. And they were never really able to get back in a game. They got back in a game one time, and then Kratos lagged out again.
Yeah.
And so eventually it was to Ronin had to forfeit the match.
Mhm.
So Splice took the series without finishing the game 3. Either way, it was looking like Splice was going to win 3-0.
Yeah.
It's
just unfortunate.
Yeah, if Ronin could have won. Helped their map percent win.
Yeah, because right now they have 0.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really looking forward to week 5 and 6 when Splice play Envy and Optic. I want to see, because Splice is getting better and better, and I do think that they can either upset Envy or Optic, and I'm ready to see that. So week 5 and 6, I'm looking forward to.
I mean, it'd be exciting.
Yeah.
I think they can upset Envy, but I don't think they'll upset Optic.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think
'Cause
Optic's in the
like
story.
Snapdown even said, and I think it was the last video, like when they're down, it's hard for them to like get back up
Yeah.
when they're behind a series.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a bad part to say, but yeah, it'd be nice to see him beat Optic. Kind of shake it up a little bit.
Shake it up.
You know.
We need some.
I think they could. They're what, number 2, second?
The competition is fairly good this year with the new settings.
Mhm.
There's new like EGs in the top 4. Got Splice up there, and I think Splice they have a chance of like shaking things up, maybe taking down Optic or Envy on a good day. Because right now I feel like just the top 4 teams can have an opportunity to beat each other on any given day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you got EG taking Envy to game 5. When you never would have saw that coming any other time, but right now we got some good competition. ESL wants your feedback on the Pro League. I went to this website, and it is a short survey that you can take, and it's just a few questions that you answer, and doesn't take very long, and it gives them a little feedback on how they're doing
I haven't done it yet.
with the Pro League.
Oh, it's like a.
closed it.
Oh.
Did they close it?
I think so. I don't know, because I tried to go on it, I think last
What's the
night or
questions?
something, and it says it was
Well,
closed.
maybe they'll fire it back up after the next one.
But is it like
After the next
is it like
stream.
a how we doing survey, or is it like would you rather see this or this?
Kind of how we doing thing. I don't know.
You don't need a survey for that. Just
I
go
think you get a
Twitter.
comment box at the bottom or something like
They don't read that.
The fight for I skipped ahead.
Oh yeah. You did.
This period of time, although there's no Pro League coming up next week, is a very important time because the rosters are unlocked for team changes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, last night in scrims, Liquid was scrimming with a gamer tag that was not recognizable.
What was
So, that only leads one to believe
Never,
that
looking
there
for a
might be
team.
some team changes coming.
Man, dude, it's all it takes is one team to make
Yeah.
a team change, and then it goes. Because they drop someone like anybody on there, it opens them up for another team. Like anybody, like Straight Rippin' or something, could be like, well, he's a good player.
See, the name Rain is not there. So, and the bottom 3 teams, like Ronin and Straight Rippin' and Splice and maybe even some other players might get mixed up. There might be a little bit of shakeup.
Mhm.
These teams don't want to be. You want to get in that top 6.
Yeah.
Top 6 is what you want. You have to get in that top 6. So you got to do what you got to do to get in that top 6.
That's also, who would they pick up though?
Wait,
you
first of
mean-
all, who's captain of that team?
I don't know.
Does it? Captains don't matter all that much.
Oh,
in
okay.
Halo. And I mean, to be honest,
Man, if he gets dropped, he got dropped from Envy, and then I think he got dropped from the team before that. rain.
Oh.
There's a big fight on Twitter with the one person from 343 that actually talks to people about getting HCS settings put in free-for-all.
Oh, I agree with that because I played free-for-all.
Free-for-all has been a hot debate for a long time. There's been, a lot of people are asking for new settings in free-for-all. They do make small changes, but they never give anybody what they actually want, which is the HCS settings. And they've even come out to say that they don't want to fraction or divide the user base of the playlist, because when they split Team Arena, it didn't make the HCS playlist grow. The player base just split evenly. So there's even an amount of people that still play Team Arena, and then the other half went to play the HCS. They said they do not want to do that with the free-for-all playlist. How much of that, I believe, I don't know.
What do you mean? Like they don't want to change anything for the free-for-all?
Well, he said a lot of things as like maybe we can have two FFA playlists, one for HCS settings and one.
Yeah, do that. I'll be happy with that.
Then, but anyways.
See, I don't play free-for-all that much, so I wouldn't know what's good settings for that.
Free-for-all, it's got automatics in the game. It's pretty much Slayer, but free-for-all. It's got power-ups and everything, man.
See, I was never a big free-for-all player. Like, some people, that's all they do is play free-for-all. So I wouldn't know what I like better.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like I like Team Beyond's playlist for free-for-all. There's no power-ups or anything.
The Halo 5 leaderboards, they made a big deal about this last week. They finally have a leaderboard up of all the higher-ranked people so you can see your name on the leaderboard. Now, granted, this was available on a lot of third-party websites long ago, such as like HaloDataHive.com. And this type of thing should be in the game, if you ask me. There should have been a leaderboard in the game. Day one.
Is it this show like can you type your name in and like tells you what rank you are?
I don't think so. I think it only goes to a certain number.
Well, if it does that,
like
then yeah,
like the top 250.
Well, then yeah, that should be in the game. I thought you can like look up your gamer tag.
I don't know. I haven't really paid much attention to it, but I'm pretty sure it only goes down so far, so I don't think you can search your name.
Oh.
Heavy aim patch. That came out the day after we did our show last.
Yeah, made my aim worse. It seemed like. Maybe I'm so used to the heavy aim, and that if it did get fixed, I'm terrible.
I see a little improvement on it.
I don't know, man. My shot's terrible now.
From what I could tell, it made the aim a bit smoother, less jerky. But then again, I still feel like Halo 5's aiming is completely whack.
I don't know.
And it's not that I'm bad. It's just that every time I get on the game, it feels different. Like it's inconsistent. I feel like every time I play, the aiming is like different from what I felt last time, and I have to go in and start changing my settings and adjusting sensitivities.
See, that's the thing. I haven't felt that as much.
Okay, well, if it's more consistent for you, it felt good at first, but then it started feeling wonky. Like
see, when it first released, it was pretty much the same, but as I kept playing, I didn't really feel it as much.
I thought I seen someone say that heavy aim's still there for your starting weapons, but if you pick up a map weapon, it's changed. I forgot who said that.
The meta's getting deep.
Yeah.
Well, because you start out with the pistol, though. How you can't pick up another pistol?
No,
well,
like you pick up like if you pick up like a BR, like it's not, the heavy aim's not there, or a carbine, the heavy aim's not there.
That's very strange.
I forgot who tweeted that.
E3 is coming up, and Microsoft's conference is in 5 days. Now, you're wondering why? What does E3 have to do with competitive Halo? Not much, other than they announced Worlds at the last E3. Remember the first time we had Worlds, the $2.5 million tournament? Well, that was announced at E3. And also, they could announce a new Halo game. We don't know.
I doubt it, but I hope.
Huh?
H3A?
H3A. Well, you going to go there?
I'm going there.
Hey, I'll go there if it makes it happen. Jesus.
I just hope there's some kind of Halo news. We need something.
We need something.
Just give us something.
Give us something.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy with the Scorpio reveal. Are they doing that?
Okay, you can give me a Scorpio, but it has to be some Halo with it.
Yeah.
Just don't want Scorpio.
I always have a E3 party because I'm a nerd and I love video games, and it's like watching the Super Bowl for us. And so I always do something cool like Nacho Bar, and this year I'm doing fondue.
Yeah.
So, if you guys do something cool for your E3, viewing experience, tweet at us. Let us know what you're doing with a picture or something. That would be cool.
This time it's a later time, too. So that's
yeah,
good.
It's on a Sunday. You can have a Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
Let's roll. Player of the week. Each week, we have you guys vote for this week's Player of the Week. So make sure you follow us on Twitter because that's where you can vote. It's at HCS_now. And we put out a vote. And what did the people say this week?
Frosty. He won.
He won Player of the Week. And did he put up some numbers?
So far, this whole pro league, he's put up the best stats.
The best. Well, hey,
on
new settings, ain't, no AR ain't gonna hold him down.
I think Frosty's one of the best players in Halo 5.
No, Snakebite.
His map movement's so good.
Yeah, but Snakebite's better than him.
Snakebite's good, yeah, but
You remember when he played with the Sutta twins on?
Reality?
Yeah, he's come a long way.
Yeah, he has.
look at him.
Yeah, he's come on.
All right, let's do Slay of the Week.
Because Contra didn't give up the round quite yet. That's going to be a kill going on to Minos. Amherst J going to get one destroyed. Looks like a triple kill potentially coming out from Contra.
That is
overkill if he wants it. Can he land the grenade? Oh! Killing Frenzy, overkill coming in from Contra. Looking for a little bit more. That's why he didn't kill the guy with the flag. He knew what was going on. He knew the montage clip was coming just a little bit later. And I'd like to see Contra even going for a ground pounder, a little bit of a ninja here. There it is, going for it. When you're feeling it, you're feeling it. But instead, he gets shut down, and that's numbers going into the advantage.
Double kill. Bottom mid secured. Total control. Solid cap. 60-point run. Victory imminent. Grenade incoming! Cluster love. Killing spree. Double kill.
Throwing a grenade.
Triple kill.
Too, though, is that it was only an opportunity for Ronan was because Boo Boo Dubu was so close and hugging the flag carrier when it was coming back in. He should have been back in the base 10 seconds before that, and they may have very well just been able to hold them off and not had to worry about a counter cap coming in.
That's for sure. Now you're looking at a scary situation. His shots, he's pushing in for the triple kill. Can he find it? He does, and that's a fresh 3 dead as the flag. Doesn't matter, kind of pass it on off to his teammate. Oh, boo-boo-doo-boo. You forgot something, man.
Everybody's forgetting stuff.
Yeah.
Victory X is going to be the one to secure that one. Now Liquid's running great sniper shot. They need this. Victory
He's
X.
still not watching that same angle. Instead, he's going to go for the touch. The rocket, oh no, it doesn't hit. Oh, wow, what a snipe coming in from Victory, backing down Eco. Second cap going on over to Luminosity. This has been a fun game to watch. Victory putting on a show right now. This is going to be a double kill for Sub-Zero. He's got the rockets. Wow, are you kidding me? Go for the triple, just do it. Just no scope. Oh, he got the triple.
Yeah,
that was for the overkill. Are you kidding?
Those are our picks for Slay of the Week, and it is presented to you by Geek Fuel. Make sure you use that code when you pick up your monthly mystery box and support the stream. Support us to do the show week in and week out. Now, Slay of the Week clips are voted by the people on Twitter. So follow our Twitter at HCS_now, and you can vote for Slays of the Week. Now, who won this week's Slay?
Who do you think won? Who would you pick?
Well, I already know who won, so you're
Who would you pick?
asking me.
Victory X won.
I would pick Victory X, and Victory X won.
He deserved it.
Victory X, he's one of my favorite players because he's like somebody's really nice dad. I don't know what it is. He looks like
he is super nice.
He just like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
Like he's always smiling.
It's also
and happy.
it's nice to see him win.
He looks super approachable. Like you could just walk up to him and he'd just be happy to talk to you and have a nice conversation.
Yeah.
And then get 3 no scopes in a row. Okay.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's never aged.
No.
I watched
Yeah, he looks
I watched
the same.
a old Towie video when Towie back in the day, and they had him and Victor X in it. Dude
He
looks
looks the
exactly
same.
the same.
He's got glasses now.
What's his secret? We need to
I don't
find
know.
out.
He looks exactly the same as he did back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get Victory X's anti-aging secret.
Probably because you don't have a
Also,
stressful
he's still
life.
one of the top players in Halo, so
I know, man, but
come on.
it's nice to
What's
see
he
him
doing?
win this, man. Because you don't hear him too much talked about.
I see him shine every once in a while.
Yeah, it is.
we have started a new segment, and this one's all about you, the community slay.
Yeah.
Community slay. And we asked the community to send us clips of their best, their best clip that they got on Halo 5, and we posted them up, and we took some votes in, and we have a winner.
It was a good one, too.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if we can roll that one for us.
The enemy flag has been returned. Find our flag. Enemy team scored. Double kill. Triple kill. Deliver the flag. Overkill. 2 minutes left. Killing spree. Kid-tacular. You're spotted.
That was the winner of the first community slay of the week, and it was at H2 Magic. I is a 1.
Yeah.
If you want to get at him on Twitter and get him on your squad for Halo 5, because obviously he's doing some nasty things.
Dude, I know. I watched that one and I was like, Jesus.
Can
He's
you
like,
imagine if he would have made that flag cap, though?
he pretty much did.
I
He
know.
ran it by himself.
So it's
Man.
at H2 Magic. The 1 is a I, right?
Yeah, H2, yeah, Magic.
All right. We have a new Pro Player L video for you. It's been a while since I've made one of these. It's been too long, but you see all these fantastic plays that the community is making happen and the pros make happen. But what about when pros suck and fail?
Oh, well, unless you catch it live, you won't see it.
Yeah, well, this is what that's all about, so let's roll it.
No, bro.
Tell me, Red. Oh my god. Is that real, dude?
Oh,
That
Tommy.
might have cost them.
Tommy,
unless
why?
They can make. Rocket's hiding top rockets. Still top rocket's hiding. He's like their little.
Fuck, I can't even see him. How do you help?
Very sneaky one at Ecos, man.
He's gonna die.
I shot him.
I got two.
I'm pushing the rock corner. Say I have rockets. I'm pushing the rock corner. Shit. You run up. You run up. Stay alive. Rocks are off. That's up.
Nice
Will be
job,
able to.
Lunchbox.
And this is one of the things we said. Most of the time, you got to kill more than 4 people to secure a flag capture, and that's exactly what we had. We had 4 down. And now Lunchbox playing some defense here, top center, blows a guy off.
There's a gust of wind.
A gust of wind comes in, knocks the player off the top center. Now Lunchbox already
Frosty before he makes it around the corner. Now, Austin
Look at this
talking
aggressive
about
play.
exactly. You were talking about his aggressive play earlier before, and this is the aggressive. Oh my gosh. Could it happen?
No,
Oh,
don't
no.
let it happen.
Oh, my
my.
gosh.
He just got bit by the snake and it did not feel good. Snake bite, giving Mickwin the business. We're going to have to get a replay of that one when it's all said and done.
Yeah, he is, Shanti. Yep, snipe. Yeah, this guy's snipe all, snipe spawn. I'm not checking connector on set. Later. Yeah. Fucking bounced.
I like this play from Snipetown, helping secure it. Can he get the beat down? He does. Tap the buttons. That's going to be a kill onto Hoop, but not going to mean much. I'm not sure how that was an actual suicide, but either way, it's still a capture for Team Envious and a grenade kill. He's eventually going to possibly rotate towards the camo. Like you said, Dave, he's going to go for all 3 because they were able to pick that up last time. Contra is going to say, hey, Ryan, we don't have time for you to be messing around. And then look at that, Ryan rocketing his teammate right there. Not sure if that's the smartest play, but either way, they do have plenty. The shotgun area, he should be getting top gold here. That's exactly what he's doing. Now he's going to need support over towards that loop area. Contra, that is the worst play of the tournament by far today. And now they are stuck in that 3-on.
Kicked off, so he decides just to be a nuisance over that opponent's base, and you can tell how distracting that is. Unfortunately,
He
misses
just
his
stopped
drop.
That's funny. He just realized that he was dead right there. I'm not sure if I've ever done that, made such a bad play that I just actually gave up.
I've never done that. Like
at least like still keep trying.
I still
after
move
the bad
around,
play,
you know, like make
put
them
your
work a
head
little
on the
harder.
ground, wiggle around, make a strong side move.
Behind one hit.
Bye.
Watch it. Alright, we're good. Third.
Hey, car rush the shots. One it. Yeah. This car.
Give me an ace goose, folks.
No, don't geek it!
Shut up.
There's only 3. That was only 3, dude.
Come on, behind me.
Keep running it.
I'm bombing.
Run it, Kevin. Don't die to ace, though. Goose!
Oh my god.
Pro player L's, everyone. That video I'll upload separately to YouTube,
Yeah.
so you can share it to all your friends.
Yeah.
I love watching these. I love when Lunchbox just jumped off the map of rockets and was like, "That didn't happen."
Yeah.
I do that too if I like jump off the map. I don't say
That
anything.
didn't even happen.
I freak out. I'm like, no, I can't.
That didn't even happen. Well, you know what? T2, we love him. We love him. But he's one. I love him.
Like us.
He's the man. He's the one of the greatest casters of all time. He knows his Halo in and out. So knowledgeable. But when straight ripping loses right in front of his face, boy, does he not like it.
People say not to have him cast during straight ripping. I
like
want
when he
him
casts.
to cast
I
straight
like
ripping.
it. It's entertaining.
It's so funny.
It's one of the best parts of watching the Pro League is watching straight ripping lose so T2 can get mad. I think.
I think it's funny.
I hope.
like it.
I kind of want them to keep losing just so it's entertainment for everyone. But we got a little video that we made for T2, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Push coming in towards the red bend area. All 4 players for Team Liquid posturing in the same
Here
spot.
we go. Hines has the sniper on the other side. A sniper for sniper
Oh my gosh.
duel. Here we go.
Doesn't get
folks.
any better than this, guys.
We are on the edge of our seats right now. You should be at home as well. Hines with the sniper. He's going to pull out, and he'll get sniped by Sub-Zero, and that's going to be it. 50-49. Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised. We got to get a replay of that last snipe because I'm surprised that hit. That totally looked like it was through the wall. I don't know. Maybe it was through a crack in the wall or something like that. It was definitely a body shot. Hines took a little bit too much damage overall. Taking a look at
the sniper on
I just want to see
spot.
this last snipe. That's all I want to see is that one through the wall. It should be coming up right about here. There it is. And that definitely, you guys saw it. That went through the wall. But that was a little bit weird.
Control.
Awful plays. Awful plays. Just gonna have a talk with these guys after that because so many times when the map slowed down, they need to just rewatch the broadcast and be like, wow, it hurts so bad to see the amount of mistakes that are coming out right in the beginning of the game. Again, they could have done anything. They could have captured basement. They could have went over towards the nest. They could have gotten the camo.
It's easy as 1, 2, 50.
They elect to chase kills on over towards the BR base.
Stupid noob.
They easily allow one person to go and capture nest when it's an obvious play that they're going on over towards the nest. Time to go to the drawing board, guys, and rework these things.
I have the.
Why are we so mean?
He's going to hate us, I'm telling you. He's going to be mad.
He's gonna rip us a new one next. Pro League.
Well, we've made a lot of these videos making fun
And it's
of
all
people.
for fun.
It's
I hope he really
we made
won't take it
Salty
serious.
Towie, and I don't think Towie's liked us ever since.
Hey,
to
at
be
least he
honest.
retweeted it. I don't think T Square's gonna retweet
He
that
ain't
one.
retweeting that one.
He's not. He's gonna try to get deleted.
we went a little too hard on that one.
Yeah.
All right, let's just move along. I want to talk about offense and defense in this week's Slay Breakdown. All right, I'm going to take this Slay Breakdown back to the first series of the Pro League, which was Envy and EG. Now, this Kali CTF game, I want to point out some mistakes that EG was making that cost them the game. They kept playing very defensive, but when they played defensively, they were playing it all wrong. Not going to say that I'm an expert, but if you watch what I'm talking about, you can see where they messed up, okay? Now, the caves in Coliseum. You got your red cave, your blue cave. The caves are good for offense, not defense, and I will prove to you what I'm talking about here in a bit. Now, offense, yeah, you can push into the cave. You got angles on the people spawning. Especially if you push them with a snipe. Defense, you're out of the play. you're gonna get pinched. You're gonna get grenaded out. It's almost it's almost never gonna work. Let's roll the first clip of what I'm talking about here, and we can pause it halfway through.
Get this to work here very, very shortly. And one of the things that we talked about, Kyle, about Roy having to drop 20 kills. Well, he didn't drop.
Show this little picture that I got drawn up. Now, you got Fallicated in Blue Cave with Sniper. They're playing defense because Envy's pushing in on them, right? He is completely out of the play. He can't do anything in that cave unless he hits some ungodly lucky no-scopes, right? So what happens is when players start falling, like when the first player falls, you're down to 2-on-4 because he's still out of the play. He's getting hit with grenades. He can't push out unless he hits, like I said, an ungodly no-scope. He's putting himself out of the play. He can't even put shots on people hiding in that cave, and he's just going to get weak. The only thing he can do right there is hope that he stays trapped in that position long enough and stay alive long enough to distract the enemy team to where his team spawns back up on elbow to help him out. But still, that's a problem because by the time that has happened, the enemy team's already grabbing your flag and running, right? So even when your new teams, when your spawners come up on elbow, they either got a choice of trying to help you stay alive or stop the flag run. So either way, when you're trapped in that cave, you're not doing yourself a favor. So let's go ahead and finish that.
He didn't drop 20 previously. I'd just like to point out that he dropped 15.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. If he had dropped 20, there's a good chance they would have won that game, so you can just mark that loss up to Roy's fault. But no, Falcated here. I'm the cave, not going to be able to connect on any of those no-scopes. Tons of aggression here coming out from Envy. The flag is out. Pistola about to hit that 50-yard line. It's a 3v3. Make that 4-4 again. Tapping buttons, though. Perfect positioning here, and will Snipedown be able to spot him? He runs right for the flag, but he's not paying attention. Great grenade.
Now, as you can see, he did nothing to help stop that push.
No.
He could not do anything to help. He had the sniper. He had the power weapon. He could have helped stop the push, but he was positioned in the worst spot that you could be in. And I have another clip. That was one of the 3 flag caps that Envy got on EG. And it started because one of their players was just trapped in cave. Now, the second clip was the other flag cap that Envy got on EG. And this time, they had 2 players trapped in the cave. Now, I want to show this clip here.
But just in Halo in general, you think if Mikwin didn't think he was going to hit that shot, that he actually would have hit it? He knew 100% that is what he's going for.
He's
about confident.
Here. Now, bring up this other graphic. Now, they got 2 people in the cave this time. This is not a good place to go when you're trying to defend your base. It's just the worst mistake that you can make. You're going to get pinched. You're going to get grenaded. You're not going to be able to put shots on anyone. You're just going to be in there trying to hide for your life, basically. And like I said, all it takes is for one more of your teammates to die, and now you're 4-on-1 because what are you going to do? You're in a cave trying to crouch around grenades and not die. And like I said, there's no you want to be in the back of your base. You want to push under your base. You want to be your elbow, or you even want to push out of your base completely and try to get an angle on them from the opposite side of the map at the very least. Go ahead and play this. This is another flag cap that Envy gets on EG because they have 2 players. They're trying to defend their base from the cave.
That is what he's going for. He's confident lining that one up, and then also making sure that you're on the same page. Sometimes when you're hearing too many different things in the call-outs, or it gets a little bit too hectic, or whatever, you're not able to focus on what you're able to do with the weapons. So now we're in an instance right here where all 4 dead, Mikwin already in position to just completely lay out so much fire from these players from Evil Geniuses. All the players.
Now, when I talk about offense and defense, the cave, bad for defense, but it's good for offense. How many times have we seen Royal 2 push in the cave with Snipe and kill the spawners off elbow and allow his teammate to run the flag and then kill him off elbow again as he just stays there with sniper rifle watching the spawns? Yes, you can use that area for when you're pushing in to grab the enemy's flag, but it's a bad area to hold when the enemy team is pushing in on you. And you can tell because both times they had a player or players trapped in that cave area, It was the fly cap.
Yeah. The first one you went through when he was stuck in Blue Cave, I think instead of trying to hit no scopes with sniper, he should have pulled pistol out and at least put shots on him a little bit.
Yeah.
He was trying to
You
no
should have
scope the
backed
whole
him off
time.
a little bit.
Yeah.
At least held him off.
At least get him, just put a couple of shots in. That way when your teammate spawns are at least weak, he was just.
That second part, I think, was just good communication by Envy.
Yeah.
They both
Well, you're
knew
playing one of the best teams in the world.
You
You
know
can't-
that they was both in there and they took advantage of that. And Mick was watching. They had 2 people collapsing on him.
I thought it was funny when he hit that one and he missed the second one. He sees him running. He's like, he starts running after him. On the other side, I thought it was funny when I was watching it.
All right, we have a off week for the Pro League, but it will resume in 8 days or so on the 14th. So let's go ahead and see about these predictions real quick. Now, first matchup is going to be Luminosity and Ronin, and I do think that this is going to be a closer series than most might think because Ronin is pretty hungry. They won a matchup against Straight, but they're still in the bottom. I don't think they're in the top 6. I have to look at the standings.
No, I don't think so.
So they're going to need this win.
Yeah, they really
I'm going
need
to say 3-1 Luminosity.
I think Luminosity's going to take it as well, but I really can't because I haven't really seen Ronin play that much, to be honest.
They're struggling.
Because this last Pro League, they didn't really get to play because of the forfeit.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say 3-2 Luminosity, and we're basing this off the rosters that they have now, which could change. Rosters could change, and Ronin is probably, but we'll see. Splice and Straight Rippin'. Man, I feel sorry for Straight Rippin'. They are just going up against the worst teams.
Yeah, it's going to be 3-0.
I say 3-1. I think Straight will take a game.
No, I don't think Straight will have a chance.
I think Straight will take a game as well. I'm going to go with 3-1. I do not think Straight will win this either, and I don't think they've won a series yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Unfortunately.
I don't know what Straight can do at this point to turn it around, but
hey, they could be in the team change.
Envious and Liquid. This one will be very interesting because as you might remember, Liquid had Envious's number for quite some time. The new settings dropped, and all of a sudden, Liquid dropped.
Yeah.
No, I'm not blaming it on the AR not being there. I'm just saying.
I'm curious about this match, too, because Envy always had struggle with Liquid. But new settings, so.
Have they not matched since?
I'm going to go with a hot 3-1.
I guess, yeah, I'll agree with 3-1 Envy.
I'm going to say 3-2 Envy.
Optic and EG.
I'm going to say, oh, man.
Optic and, Strongholds, if they play Strongholds twice, it's going to be 3-2.
Hey, don't knock the Stronghold game.
They got Strongholds down.
It just depends.
You know what?
I can see a Game 5.
I do too, and I feel like EG will lose in a Game 5, but badly.
Game 5?
If they play 2 Strongholds, it's 3-2.
I think
if they play one, it's 3-1.
I think it's going to be the same, literally almost identical to what they had with Envy.
I can see that. Yeah, I definitely see a Game 5 out of it.
All right, and that brings us to the end of our show, and the last thing we want to talk about is our community question. And this week's community question is, what are your Halo E3 predictions? Now, I want you guys to tweet at us at HCS_now, #HCSN, and tell us what you think may happen or may not happen in regards to Halo at this year's E3 press conference, because as we know, almost every major Halo announcement happens at E3. Everyone. Either it's a new game or even like they announced the HCS Worlds last couple years ago at E3, which was surprising. So let us know your predictions of what may come of
I don't know what they could.
E3.
H3A. That's what I want.
He's still on that train. Hey, I'd be happy though.
That's what everybody wants. Why not give people what they want?
One final note before I close the show. I want to say Oxygen Supremacy. I forgot. I must have skipped over it. They won the Legendary Cup.
Oh yeah,
and they beat ABC for the second time.
I think they're gonna always win it, but
and also I want to mention that they defeated Evil Geniuses in a scrim 10-3.
I can't judge scrim scores. I hate saying that.
What?
Scrim scores.
Scrim scores. That will do it for our show this week. Follow us on our Twitter at HCS_now. And make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We just hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. This video will be up on our channel. And also videos like Salty T2 or Pro Player L's or any other side content we make will also be on that channel. So make sure you tell your friends about it. And make sure you keep checking in on us on Twitter. We'll keep you up to date on when the next show is happening. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.